Good day, my friends, and welcome back to an episode of Awareness Talks. In this minicast, it is my job to deconstruct the routines, habits, and strategies that I and world class performers have used to flourish both in the world at large and in our personal lives. Using basic life excavation tools like physical exercise, nutrition, mental fitness, and much more, we will uncover what it means to live a healthier, happier life. This podcast is brought to you by Awareness Today. This is a free weekly newsletter where I provide you with anything that I find interesting in the realms of physical training, mental and physical recovery, and something miscellaneous such as books, albums, documentaries, etc. You can find it in your email inbox every Friday, so that way you have a tasty bite of knowledge before you head off for the weekend. In order to access that newsletter, there is a link in the show notes down below. Now, without further ado, let's begin with this week's episode of Awareness Talks. Starting off with physical fitness. This week in the physical fitness realm, the wide grip pinch row. What is the wide grip pinch row, you ask? Well, first, it has a weird name. I'll give you that. The wide grip pinch row is a comprehensive way to target your mid to upper back. It combines two movements, the scapular pinch and the wide grip cable row. How it works: you're going to want to grab a lat pull down bar and a rowing machine. Then you're going to grip the bar at about 1.5 times shoulder width, keep your chest up and your core tight, pinch your shoulder blades back for your scapular pinch, then return to the starting position, and then perform a wide grip cable row right after you reset. And this counts as one rep. Now, I hope this helps, but you can also find a video tutorial of this on either my Instagram or my TikTok at awareness_fitness, AWEHRNESS_fitness, or my YouTube at awareness, AWEHRNESS. More back gains to you, my friends. And now for nutrition. Recently, I've been especially interested to see if cheese would work in an athlete's plan. The short answer is yes, but under special circumstances. The athlete needs to be what we call, quote, a hard gainer, which is someone who has a particularly hard time putting on muscle. In any other case, cheese will most likely not work. Here's why. Cheese contains milk, which contains lactose. Lactose is a sugar that can cause inflammation, bloating, and other digestive issues. However, the reason why it works for hard gainers is because it can be a great tool for muscle growth within moderation. And this is due to the fact that the more lactose present in the body, the more lactase, or the enzyme that helps the body to absorb lactose, more lactase needs to be produced, which can initiate better digestion. And since now there is better digestion, more muscle protein synthesis can take place. However, if you are lactose intolerant, then your body won't be able to produce enough lactase, and this will not work. And this will actually backfire, causing even more inflammation and more bloating. So if you have any kind of digestive issues when it comes to lactose, don't go with lactose. It will not work in your favor. Now, if you are a hard gainer and you're looking for a food that will work wonders for you, chicken quesadillas. I stand by it because it has the protein from the chicken, it has the lactose from the cheese, and also the tortilla will help with a lot of the glucose support, so it'll push through a lot of those nutrients. Now, I hope this helps, and you can find outlines of different types of ways that hard gainers can use to put on a ton of muscle. And if you're looking for general nutrition tips, you can also go to my YouTube channel, which is at AWEHRNESS, awareness, or my TikTok or my Instagram at AWEHRNESS_fitness, awareness fitness. Now for mental fitness. Now, the key to mental fitness is to be intentional, and the key to being intentional is to mitigate distraction and have fun in the pursuit of achieving our goals. The question now is, what are the effective ways to mitigate distraction and have fun in pursuit of our goals? Now, let's start with mitigating distraction. There are many different ways to mitigate distraction. The one way that I found to be extremely effective this week is to categorize distractions into different buckets. Those buckets, and you can correct me if I'm wrong if there's another bucket that you'd like to add, but from what I've seen, the different buckets that every distraction falls into falls into 5 different buckets. So we have craving or wanting, that's one bucket. The second bucket is too much energy. The third bucket is too little energy. Fourth bucket is aversion or not wanting something. And the fifth bucket is doubt. Now, anytime a distraction thought arises, label it with one word. For example, that conversation at work could have gone better. Worry. Or, ooh, ice cream sounds amazing right now. Craving. You get the gist. Now, let's talk about how to have fun in the pursuit of our goals. Now, how do we have fun in the pursuit? So, one way that I found works really well for me is what I call the tenacity dance. It's super simple. Anytime an obstacle on your journey to achieving your goals pops up, smile with it and dance. Singing and laughing is also a great way to get into the tenacity dance. If it is a huge obstacle that takes a little more than smiling and dancing, remind yourself why you're doing this. Treat yourself like you're speaking to your best friend or someone close to you. Then focus on what the practical next step would be. And this next step needs to be some type of baby step. So if you're looking to create better quality videos, the next step would be, all right, what is a cost-effective, high-quality camera that I can use? What is the next baby step? That is the biggest thing to keep you on your journey and to also make sure that you're making progressive steps while not being too hard on yourself, because that just works backwards at the end of the day. Now, miscellaneous fun. So this week I wanted to highlight the album The Last Goodbye Tour Live by ODESZA. Now, if you don't know ODESZA produces soothing electronic music, and as the title implies, this album is a recording of their live performance. Working out to this has been a blast. I feel like I'm truly a part of the performance, hearing the cheering crowd and ODESZA's interaction with the crowd. Now, you can check out ODESZA's album, The Last Goodbye Tour Live, or any other live album for that matter, and let me know how you like it. I particularly like this live album setup just to feel a part of the performance and feel even more united with my surroundings. That wraps it up for this week's edition of Awareness Talks. Thank you for tuning in, and I hope to see you all on the flip side.